Welcome to Thoroughbred Racing action at Gulfstream Park on this Saturday afternoon. We've got 11 races on the card. We'll send it upstairs to Pete Aiello. He'll give you the scratches and the changes.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the far outside, Blossoming Erudite wins the break and moves for the early advantage. Always Adriana, hard sent at the inside. These two get acquainted from Wahoo, who comes away in third. Sizzles out of there in fourth. Down at the inside, it's Slender Slipper, who's hard to handle and up over heels. Boots on the Moon is next with Totalite toward the back of the field. They chase the speed of Always Adriana. Always Adriana in front by half a length. Blossoming Erudite keeps the heat on in second. These two have gone 2.5 better than Wahoo, who comes away in third. Race favorite Sizzles in a nice rhythm are racing in fourth, about 5 lengths off to go. A length and a half in front of Boots on the Moon. Slender Slipper is at the rails second last, and Tonalite is the trailer. The quarter time was 23-2. They head to the half-mile grounds. With the rail advantage, it's Always Adriana, taken on again by Blossoming Erudite. They continue to spar 2.5 better than the team of Sizzle and Wahoo. From the 3 wide side, Tonalite is underway, while about 4 or 5 lengths behind. Then Boots on the Moon and Slender Slipper is last. Around the far turn they race. They went the opening half mile in 46-4. The pace has been robust, and the leader now is Blossoming Erudite. Always Adriana backpedals toward the outside Sizzle. In between horses, Boots on the Moon. That's all for Wahoo. Outside goes Tonalite. They're on their way home. Blossoming Erudite wheels for home on top by 2. Sizzle takes aim second. Boots on the Moon is finding her best stride from between. Outside it's Tonalite. Final 16th of a mile. Blossoming Erudite trying to get home. Second is Sizzle. Outside Tonalite. Tonalite the one with the late push, but Blossoming Erudite holds her to the wire. Blossoming Erudite and jockey Joe Bravo, a length and a half winner. Second Tonalite, third Sizzle, fourth Boots on the Moon in 134-3. And they're off. The gray Light Fury was away quickly, so was Lord of War in the middle, and these two race on. Away third, that's Navy Cross. From between horses, Austonian looking for some forward position. Holding down the rail is Speedy Hans. Momza is next with Indy Lion out wide. Infamous Covert moves up from down toward the inside in front of the gray Gentleman Jerry. The favorite Mobu is off the speed third last. Second last is Rock the Stars, an English painter in his return try. He's last of all as they chase the speed of Light Fury. Opening quarter 23-4, Light Fury and Edwin Gonzalez make the fractions. From the outside, Navy Cross is second, moving into a contending spot. Speedy Hans is now third. Austonian races in tight. Gentleman Jerry's on the outside. Widest of all is Momza, moving through with the rail. Infamous Covert as Lord of War gets shuffled back pretty bad. Then it's Mobu, and the trailer remains English Painter. The opening half mile in the books. The opening half in 47-4. The leader is still Light Fury. Taken on for the advantage by Navy Cross in second. Patient in third. Speedy Hans. Austonian is in between horses. He's still on the bridle. Out 3 wide goes Gentleman Jerry. Dropping back Infamous Covert. Trying to wind it up between. That's Indy Lion. Alongside him is Lord of War. Then trying to rally from the back is English Painter as they round the far turn. It's Navy Cross who is up to take the lead now for Edgar Perez. Trying to fight back is Light Fury. Down the center in Austonian. Back to fourth goes Speedy Hans. Then back to Indy Lion. They're on their way home. It's Navy Cross, an eighth of a mile out with 2.5 lengths in hand. Light Fury is second. Austonian is now third. At the rail, English Painter alongside Speedy Hans. Indy Lion out wide. But this is a blowout. This is Navy Cross on a barn change to win going away. Up for second, Indy Lion. Back to third was Light Fury. And up for fourth was Rock the Stars in 141-1.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Good start for Insanity, it seems, who heads off for the early lead. Not Like Us has speed from the outside. Moving up 3 wide, and Tricky Tiger out in the center. Yellow blinkers of Max and Fifo in the run to the half-mile point. Cajun's Cookin' gets away in 4th. Up to the outside goes Go-Go Santi into 5th. He's 6 lengths behind. Prince David is 3rd last. Tizart is 2nd last. And Map This is the trailer. They swing around the far turn. Insanity, it seems, leads by a length and a quarter. Not Like Us is 2nd. Toward the outside, Max and Fifo tries to get a rally together. He's into a joint 2nd now. Angled off the inside, Tricky Tiger wide on the course. Cajun's Cookin' is underway as they try to reach the speedy Insanity, it seems. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Insanity, it seems, off the turn with a 2-length lead. Tricky Tiger, Cajun's Cookin', they're both lifting toward the outside. They come past the 8th pole. Tricky Tiger up for a narrow lead. Running at him, Cajun's Cookin'. Tricky Tiger and Cajun's Cookin'. Cajun's Cookin' on the outside. Tricky Tiger at the rail. These two to the wire. It's Cajun's Cookin', I think. It's very close. Cajun's Cookin' outside, Tricky Tiger inside, Bob of the Noses with Prince David 3rd, Max and Fifo 4th in 56 and 3. And they're off. The favorite was away in good shape, Fantastic Flame. The other favorite, Rumors Have It, is offensive-minded. So these two are going to drop the gloves early and do each other no favors. The favorites 1-2 past the opening 16th. Dance to Remember comes away in 3rd from Secret Revenge in 4th. The trailer is area code 501. The race to the half-mile grounds. Rumors Have It at the inside has the lead 3 parts of a length. Fantastic Flame on the outside is a stretched out second. 22 and 1 for a quick opening quarter. It's a 5-length margin to Dance to Remember, who's racing together with Secret Revenge, and area code 501 is last. Around the far turn they go. Gonzalez moves on Fantastic Flame to take over a neck advantage. Rumors Have It fights right back toward the rail. These two have continued to be very aggressive in the early stages here. They're past the 5/16, 7 ahead of Dance to Remember, then Secret Revenge. 45 and 1 for the opening half mile. Rumors Have It on the inside, Fantastic Flame on the outside. They continue to spar. They're 7 ahead of Dance to Remember, then area code 501. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Rumors Have It fights hard and battles back to take a clear lead. Fantastic Flame is now second. It's only 4 to Dance to Remember, who tries to get a late rally together. Rumors Have It tries to tender her business, and she has the lead. Rumors Have It, the daughter of Tappet out of Songbird, to win by 3. Up for second, Dance to Remember. Back to third was Fantastic Flame. Secret Revenge is 4th in 118 and 4. And they're off. The two favorites were away last and second last. Much worse start for Downing Street than Kosher Capone, but they were both a step slow. Vindicated Tiger was away quickly, and he's now established a length advantage over Fredericksburg, who moves out the rail into a good tracking position from second. Wine Empire is third. At the rail, Song So Sweet fourth, together with Racket. Yemrahana Christos is out 3 wide. Kosher Capone is second last, and it's 2 lengths to the favorite. Downing Street is last a long way. The loose leader is Vindicated Tiger. 23-3 for a pumped-up opening quarter. It's Vindicated Tiger and jockey Micah Husbands off the lead by 5.5. Fredericksburg is second. Wine Empire is third. Threading through traffic is Kosher Capone. Yemrahana Christos just ahead of him. Song So Sweet is together with Racket. And Downing Street, he's under a bit of encouragement from Vasquez. He's trying to get him motivated. He did this the last time, lagged a long way behind. He's got a lot of ground to make up through a 47.5 mile. Vindicated Tiger's gone awfully quick, and here comes the cavalry. The first to attack is Kosher Capone, and out 3 wide Fredericksburg. 4 wide Yemrahana Christos. Just behind the speed is Racket. He's now racing in 5th. Song So Sweet is next. Wine Empire is second last, and his favorite Downing Street has it all to do as they reach the top of the stretch. Fredericksburg on the outside. Trejos asks for more, gets a gear, and takes the advantage. Kosher Capone is there second. Yemrahana Christos is now third. 4 back to Downing Street, who's finally underway with a lot of ground to make up. They're an 1/8 of a mile from home. The leader, Fredericksburg. Yemrahana Christos takes aim second. Downing Street is trying to level off and go get him. They come past the 16th pole. Downing Street is rolling home. Boy, he takes his time, doesn't he? But Downing Street is front and center. He wins by a length over Fredericksburg second. Yemrahana Christos third. Wine Empire fourth. Vasquez at work for 5/8 to get the favorite home in 141-2. They're off. Good start from between horses for Mahavlich, who heads off for the early advantage, but the favorite Vibe is forwardly positioned. Moving up at their inside, Street Dancer, and at the rail, it's Aston Style as they run out of the chute. It will be the favorite Vibe to challenge Mahavlich for the lead. Out wide, McHale. At the inside, Aston Style. Borealis Trail comes away in 5th. It's a gap of 2. That's Prime Rocket. To his inside goes Camp Evans. The 2 at the back, Radical Rhetoric and Street Dancer. 23-4 for the opening quarter, less than 5 furlongs to go. Jose Morelos and Mahavlich make the fractions. They're 2 in front. Vibe is chasing from second. He's working between horses with McHale on his outside. Aston Style is at the inside for Reyes. He's moving into a joint third now. Another 2 back to Camp Evans. Radical Rhetoric just went by him. Prime Rocket is in reverse. Then Borealis Trail and Street Dancer. Around the far turn they race. They went 46-3 strong seconds for a half mile. So Vibe has the lead, but he's been working hard to get there. From the back, Radical Rhetoric, Blue Cap is going to prove a stretch danger. In between horses, Aston Style, Mahavlich backed away. Nobody running home from the back. So they reach the top of the stretch with the favorites 1, 2, 3. Vibe gets the head start. Aston Style is floating out Radical Rhetoric, who tries to gain ground. The others are well beaten. Off the turn, 3/4, 12-2, and Vibe is kicked into a gear the others don't have. They're an 1/8 of a mile from home, and race 6, it's all about the Vibe. Vibe, the very expensive son of Into Mischief, will win and win with lengths to spare. Call it 6 or 7 in the end. Vibe for Rapoli in front. Up for second is Radical Rhetoric. Back to third, Aston Style. Camp Evans is 4th. Then Street Dancer in 138-2.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning.
Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
They're off in the Preakness. And they're off. Victor Espinoza with a lead by 6. On the outside, they go on down to the finish. Affirmed and Ollie Dart. Here's the finish. Blue sky dive. Oil Orbit is a rocket now. She's simply above and beyond them. Photo finish.
And they're off. Excellent start for the Gray Fulanito, who heads right off for the early advantage. Tap Gold tries to run with him. Splitting them, Esperone is on the go. He'll challenge Fulanito for the lead. At the inside, it's Chessmaster, and out in the middle goes Red River Rebel, then Cruisin' Man, and the trailer Centeza. Half a mile away, the leader is Fulanito by half a length. Esperone is second, giving up valuable ground while 3 wide is Tap Gold into third, passed inside by Chessmaster. Red River Rebel is next, a gap of 2 more to Cruisin' Man, and Centeza is last. They reach the final quarter of a mile. The leader is still Fulanito. Outside Esperone, 3 wide Tap Gold. The veteran, it's Chessmaster who needs room. Trying to wind it up out wide are both Cruisin' Man and Red River Rebel. They're in the drive. It's Fulanito in front. From between horses, Chessmaster surging to him. Chessmaster takes the lead outside Red River Rebel. From between horses, it's still Tap Gold. 16th to go, and Chessmaster got a dream run through, and Panici punches him out for the money. It's Chessmaster the winner. Second, Red River Rebel. Third was Tap Gold. Fourth was Cruisin' Man in 54-4. Fire! Off and running. Slow break from Starship Iceman. Quick break from the middle for Moment's Notice, who heads off for the early lead. Luz de Gaia moving up, moving out the rail. The Golden Gorilla. Weekends and Whiskey. He's not far away. And Spit the Bit joins the top flight. Logjam for the early advantage. Back at the inside, Starship Iceman improves his position to race toward the back of the field. The 2 at the back are Canuto and the Closer. They head to the half-mile point, and with the rail advantage, the Golden Gorilla leads by a head. Weekends and Whiskey is second, 3 wide Moment's Notice third, Luz de Gaia fourth. Starship Iceman is up to fifth outside Canuto, then the Closer, and dropping to last, Spit the Bit. He just did. Around the far turn they go. The opening quarter was 22-4. Up front, it's the Golden Gorilla who fights to hold it. From the outside, Moment's Notice is now second. That's all for Weekends and Whiskey. Canuto tries to get underway with Starship Iceman, then the Closer. They're a quarter of a mile from home. The long shot, the Golden Gorilla, has been overhauled by Moment's Notice, who takes the lead. Moment's Notice wheels for home on top by 2. The Golden Gorilla is staying as game as he can be. He angles off the inside to try to hold second. Canuto is next with Luz de Gaia at the rail. Starship Iceman, but put a ring around Moment's Notice. Moment's Notice is a handy even money winner. Moment's Notice by as much as he wants. Call it 7 or 8 at the wire. Close then for second, but I think it's the Golden Gorilla. He's in a picture with Canuto in 1:17-4. Fire! Off and running. At the inside, Sin for a Season gets the first call with Do-Gooder moving to challenge. Silver Skillet is very rank, rein back to run behind the speed. Good, Better, Best is up to third. Silver Moonlight is at the rail. Sassy Princess is between horses. Then Silver Skillet, saving ground, Smiling Ellie. Toward the back of the field are Starship Boeing and Make It Snow. Around the first turn they go. It's Morelos and Do-Gooder clear now by a length and a quarter. Silver Moonlight slaloms between horses to take over second from Sin for a Season, who's back to third. Good, Better, Best is fourth from a well-settled Sassy Princess in fifth. Silver Skillet is well off the speed today. Outside of her, Starship Boeing moving out the rail, Smiling Ellie, and the trailer is Long Shot Make It Snow. They complete a quarter in 24 seconds flat. They head to the half-mile point. Do-Gooder in front by almost a length. Silver Moonlight second through a 47-second half-mile. Good, Better, Best is on the outside third. At the rail, Sin for a Season is there fourth. Then Starship Boeing together with Sassy Princess. Moving out the rail, it's Smiling Ellie. Silver Skillet is still well back at this stage. She's under encouragement and not picking it up. Make It Snow with an inside lane as they run to the top of the stretch. A quarter of a mile remains for Do-Gooder, who still has the lead and is still on the bridle. Good, Better, Best swings into action on the far outside. Sin for a Season is next, trying to wind it up from the back. Make It Snow. Eighth of a mile to go. Do-Gooder still finding with a 2-length lead. Sassy Ellie, Smiling Ellie rather, trying to get to her from second. Do-Gooder almost home. Smiling Ellie is second, but she's shifting ground, and that's going to cost her. It's Do-Gooder all the way for Jenna Antonucci. Second is Smiling Ellie. Third was Silver Moonlight in 1:33.1. They're off. And they're off. Good enough start for Antiquarian. Moving out the rail, that's Flying Liam, who's challenging for control. Antiquarian is fresh and fit, and here he comes. He shoves ahead in front. Away now, second is Loco Albario. Shack Diesel is third. Flying Liam is fourth. Then Secret Chat and Kozeris. So the race will be won or lost through the betting favorite Antiquarian, who heads to the half-mile point for Edgar Zayas, a neck in front of Loco Albario, who guards that inside spot. Trying to split horses is Secret Chat. Moving out the rail, Flying Liam. Out in the middle of the racetrack is Shack Diesel. He's in the yellow. Back in the field is Kozeris. The entire field separated by 3.5 lengths through an opening quarter of 22-3. Around the far turn they go. Loco Albario has the lead. Zayas more animated in the saddle on Antiquarian, who's now second and asked to go after him. From the rail, Flying Liam. Working harder out wide is Shack Diesel. In between horses, Secret Chat. The trailer is still Kozeris, and Antiquarian is on to take over. They went to half in 45-2. Antiquarian, he has the lead. He's working hard, but he's in front. Moving up toward the inside, Flying Liam works off the inside as Loco Albario battles hard. Shack Diesel on the outside. They're an eighth of a mile from home, and Antiquarian has the lead. Back to the inside goes Flying Liam. Down the center, Shack Diesel. 16th to go. Antiquarian trying to gut it out. Shack Diesel's out of time. Antiquarian for Centennial Farms will deliver on the 3-5 promise. Shack Diesel second. Secret Chat third. Flying Liam is fourth in 1:22.4. And runners away. Blowing the start badly was Trillion Town. Excellent start out wide for Sticky McSchnickens, who looks to clear the inside traffic. Away in the top flight is Woods Point. In between horses, it's Candy Town, who's reined back. At the rail goes Yankee Drummer. It's a length and a half to Paris Surprise, who's nearest the inside. Papa Golf is on his outside. Then Summer Vibes in front of Inherent Promise. And after a very messy start, the trailer is Trillion Town. Around the first turn they go, 23-2 for the opening quarter. They're rolling up front. Sticky McSchnickens leads by a head. Woods Point on the outside keeps the heat on second. They've gone 5 ahead of Candy Town. He's racing together with Yankee Drummer. 2 more to the team of Papa Golf and Paris Surprise. Still lingering toward the back of the field is Summer Vibes, and the trailer a long way is Trillion Town. Strung out group, fast pace, 45-4 for a half-mile speed. With the advantage, Sticky McSchnickens. Woods Point using him awfully hard. From the inside, it's Yankee Drummer. From the outside, it's Candy Town. Then it's Papa Golf and Paris Surprise. They're both closing ground. Trying to wind it up from the back are Inherent Promise and Summer Vibes as they race to the top of the stretch. Up front, Sticky McSchnickens is dispatched of the dropping back Woods Point, but he's got a wall of pursuers. Here's Candy Town outside Papa Golf, far outside Inherent Promise. Off the turn and the stretch drive, it's Candy Town rallying forward to take the lead. From the outside, that's Inherent Promise, knifing between horses, Paris Surprise, Papa Golf on the outside. It's still Candy Town through it all. Candy Town gives Pletcher and Zayas a sweep of the double. Paris Surprise is second, third is Papa Golf, fourth Inherent Promise, and Sticky McSchnickens to complete your high five with 133-3.
That wraps up Saturday racing at Gulfstream Park. We're back with you tomorrow for Easter Sunday on this beautiful weekend here at Gulfstream Park. We'll see you then.